I'm live. I'm live. Let us see what happens on this amazing early Sunday morning, I guess. I just feel like talking right now a little bit. Lots of observations today, lots of thoughts. Hey, Miss Lady T. See you on my night crew, huh? Look, you be in that car jamming, don't you? I'm like, look at her, just having a ball. Just having a ball. Girl, combination of everything on Dana page and then everything on some of my people over here page got me asking this question: what going up look like? Hey, Dome. Hey. Look, I am in stable, favorable conditions now. Hey, just saying. I am in favorable conditions. No thunderstorms knocking out my feed or whatever it was happened. Man, my whole chat just stopped moving earlier. I didn't know who was there or who wasn't. And then I heard all these other people was in there. I'm like, wow. Wow. I'm good. I am really good. I finally made it to my destination and it's been good. I'm just chilling. I ain't did much. Went to happy hour. Got a cup of drinks from Mr. Brandon downstairs and man, I was like, wow, I looked up on this room. I'm in the little luxury little something something. I mean, I done been in a I'm not saying that like I ain't never experienced a good hotel, but hey, Marriott discount for this room to be as cheap as it was. I hit a lick. Yes, I did. It's amazing. I'm excited. Even though I only got one more day here in this room and I'm gonna stay with my girlfriend. I'll be having to have me some me time. Yes. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just sitting here just thinking and reflecting on how things be. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times things get so um what's the word I'm looking for? It seemed like everything be going like I know it's like a repetitious thing that I'm talking about, but it got to be something in the air for me to keep on being in the space of when things get tough, when everything seems to be going haywire, when everything seems to be on top of you, or whatever the case may be. Because if you look around, it's everywhere. You either got the people that's fighting for their life, or the people trying to kill you. The people and the things. You know what I'm saying? You got people and things trying to kill you, or you got those that are fighting for their life. And what I'm realizing is the people that are fighting for their lives, they don't know how strong they are. When I'm fighting for my life, I've come to realize I think I know how strong I am. But when you get in the fight, that's when you really know like how strong you are. You got a dirty mouth. I can't tell. Well, I don't know. I never really paid it. I don't know. It depends on what you think dirty is. When she said little cuss words. Okay. Yeah, but sometimes life ain't life without a fight. You know, what is life if you have no obstacles or things that you're up against? How boring would that be? You know what I mean? Oh, you get it. Ask God to take it out your mouth. If you really want to stop cussing, He'll do it. I promise you. But then again, hey, sometimes it's all in the delivery, dome. You know what I'm saying? You might cuss a lot, but you might make a huge impact because of how you speak. You got to look at things from a different lens. Yeah, you might got a little potty mouth. But when you say what you say, do it be like, I said what I said? Nah. Hey, you sound like me the other day when I was so hyped. I feel like punching something. I was sitting in the car punching my hand like I just want to hit something. Woo! I wanted to fight. Fire me off of DoorDash. Who DoorDash think they is? Let me find out. Oh, punks. But that's my point. You know what I mean? Things be coming at us left and right. And sometimes it just seems like you can call it a matrix of some sort, I guess. I don't know. All I know is I be like, man, this last month, it just feel like I just been boxing, you know? Like I said, I'm 5'2". I don't take kindly to be pushed in the corner. Because if I get pushed in the corner, I got to come out. If I feel like you're trying to step on me, I got to come out. I might not get to really put hands on you, but I'm coming out. How'd it go? You know? I just think that a lot of times, especially when you are trying to accomplish something or when you get to another level, that's when people and things start to somewhat attack you. Those are your adversaries. They're necessary. You know what I mean? They're necessary. But what I learned is that sometimes going up, it feels like you're going down. And I think it's not that you're going down. I think it's that you passing up some people. You leaving some things behind that you just don't need. So although you think you're losing it, you're leaving it, you know? You're not losing it, you're leaving it. When we go up, we passing these stagnant, low life bums. We're passing those places that we no longer go that mean us nothing, you know? We can either stay stuck in a place where it's comfortable or we can get comfortable and get down and dirty and keep going up. Realizing that as we go up, there are things that are going to shed. It don't feel good, but it's necessary. It's almost like trying to squeeze a fat. God, let me find another word because the one that came to mind just don't sound right now. Just, it's like trying to. I'm just gonna have to use what I was gonna say because it's something come to mind. But it's like trying to squeeze a fat cat under a door. You can't. It's gonna be painful. But yeah, man. Sometimes, you know, when we going up, we get sad. We get sad because we have to leave things behind that are familiar. We get sad because we have to leave places that are familiar. You know, that comfort. Going up is uncomfortable, but when you get up there and you look down, you see what it was all about. You know what it was, you know, you see what it was for. You see the value in having to move different. Sometimes we'll be caught up in a place so long that things begin to be stripped from us to cause us to shift and move about. I see what you said, Dome. I'm coming. You know, sometimes we have to get caught up in those places so long that something has to shake. Something has to break you out of it. So it might hurt. It might be uncomfortable. It might squeeze a little bit, but the opposite side of it is much better than where you was before. You know, we may think that here we are in this level of income is good. But what happens when it get real tough and you start losing everything and then on the other side of that, boom, you have more than what you had before? Or opportunity comes that wouldn't have never came had you not shedded those people and things over there. Sometimes I think God takes us through things to cause us to change when we didn't realize we needed to change, to pull us out of something that sets us apart, makes us look different than everyone and everything else. Some of us are meant to stand out. Some of us are, I ain't gonna say, yeah, some of us are meant to stand out. Many of us are leaders. Some of us are not supposed to blend in to the everyday whatever is going on, good, bad, or ugly. Some of us are trendsetters. Some of us pave the way. Some of us display a different route to take. And it may be uncomfortable because we think we're where we're supposed to be a lot of times. We over here with our homies. This is where my buddies at. This is where my family at. But what happens when you got to take that turn away from all of that and do something different? You know, how easy is it once again to be operating in insanity, doing the same thing over and over, expecting something different? How easy is it to get caught up in that? Hold on, y'all. But no, Dome, I haven't dated outside of my race. Why people want to start texting me when I get on here? Yeah, but I don't know. I just think that it's just like right now, it just seemed like myself and a lot of people that I know, a lot of people that I'm connected to, have are in a space where all hell breaks loose or has broken loose. And I'm trying to navigate this thing with wisdom. You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be right here. Maybe I'm supposed to be over there. But I don't like it because I like it right here. You know what I mean? I feel like right now I'm in a space that it seems like most everything is being stripped from me. And over the last couple of days, I've decided, embrace it and accept it. Like if it's being stripped away, it must mean I don't need it. If something is being stripped away, sometimes it means you need to move away or move over or move a different way. I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes you be saying I should do this or that, and when you don't, you'll start to notice that things just seem to be off until you do what it is you knew you were supposed to do. Provocatively to remove those who can't go with this. Exactly. Exactly. It's no different than, people who want to hold on to, I guess, dear friends. And like you said, sometimes they can't go. It ain't that, and it ain't always goodbye. Sometimes it's see you later because you got to go and prepare a way. Then those people can come in. Then those ideas can come in. Then we can get a little order. But as long as you over here in a space where you're stinking or in a space where you look like everything else, you're blending in, you're not gonna get what you need. You're not gonna get where you need to be. And that's what I'm experiencing for myself. I'm an excellent hairstylist. I don't mind toot my own horn because for whatever I do, I know my lane in what I do, and I know my skill set in what I do. And the fact that I have an amazing skill set in cutting hair. Hey, realist. And I'm always sharpening my skill. So with that being said, I know my level of expertise in cutting and styling short hair. I am a short hair specialist, is in my name. Now, where I'm at, I've outgrown that place. And I realize that now. But it took for me to look around like, where the hell my clients at? I do great here. Where are they at? I have no complaints. I don't see anybody in anybody else's chair, but I don't see nobody in my chair. Now I have to make a decision. I had to make a decision to change something, to leave some things behind, to move away, and start again. And I don't like to say start again. It's only start again because I'm going to a new place. But it's a continuation from where I'm at now. It's the next level. Maybe where I'm at, I get $105 for a cut and style. Maybe my new space is where I'm supposed to get $145. That part, $150 for the same service. Maybe a lot of the ideas that I had, the ideas that I had, like I've always had this idea that I wanted to do, like sort of like little events, not no large scale events, but say themed nights at a bar or something, or brunches at a restaurant. Like, say for instance, it'll be like a barber and stylist Wednesday, and I would get together with the bartenders and make a specialized drink, the barber pole and the something that represents the beauticians. One would be blue, one would be pink, and I want to have like swag bags, little gift bags, but what will be contained in this bag for what's the word I'm looking for? Networking purposes will be, I find 10 businesses, business owners, and each one of us put our information in, and maybe a sample of something. Like if you made cookies, you want to, you do baked goods, you want to put a cookie in there and your address info or something. I just want to do something so that maybe we have like 30 bags up there. Yeah, first 30 get a bag, and the rest of y'all the hell. No, I'm just kidding. But I want to do stuff like that. So I said, I think it was yesterday when I was like, when I get here, I need to know who the who's who is, but I also need to become a who of the who's who. I'm so serious about that. But I realized that where I am for now, I've been there 15 years. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. Could it happen? I don't know. I just think it's something that I need a different playing field to accomplish. I think I've served my purpose in Charleston. Now it's time to continue on with my purpose in the new space. Who knows? 10 years from now, I might have to go somewhere else. Girls were my first man. That was like about 30-second man. But the more pressure I was under, I was more willing and open to it. Like, I need to be around somebody I love, because I'm in Charleston thugging it out by myself. But I do believe it was my first mind. I just didn't follow it. If I could be honest with myself, I probably should have left like 6 years ago. Honestly, I should have left about 6 years ago. But here I go. Oh, Charleston ain't did nothing to me. I'm gonna be retiring soon. I was talking about that earlier when I was driving before the rain knocked my feet out. Just being self-sabotage. We self-sabotage ourselves a lot. Like you said, like your grandma said, follow your first mind. The moment we second guess, that can be the moment we self-sabotage ourselves. Because sometimes it's like, do it and do it now, Sometimes we get to spin the block. A lot of times we don't. I just, I don't know. I just want everybody to understand that going up ain't pretty. It don't feel good. It don't necessarily look good. It may be feeling like everything's being taken away from you. It may feel like everything is against you. It may seem like you're losing, but that's just what it looked like. You know what I mean? It just looks that way. And I think it looks that way so that all those people that are against you don't see you coming. They don't even realize you're going up because they never been up there before. They never been up there. I was saying the other day, we got these crabs in a bucket, a barrel, whatever the hell they in. I'm not in there, so you're not going to pull me down. But to a crab, going up look real funny, especially when they can't pull you down. They're designed to pull people down, but they're only going to pull down those that allow it. That's not my game. That's not my style. Even if I was in there, I'm kicking all them crabs off and coming up. And I think that's what we don't really assess what elevation really looks like. It looks weird until you get up there. You don't understand, why is this way? Why are these people attacking me? What did I ever do? Why am I going through this? How is this happening to me? I'm good. I'm never dissing that. I'm always dissing that. Not realizing all the while you're just going to a different playing field. You're just going to another level. Going up looks weird to us. It looks even more weird to the fools trying to hold you down, because they don't have no idea what's up there and probably never will. They pissed. They don't get to go. All they know is something don't look right, and they got to stop you from going there. That's called the enemy. And the enemy wants you to give in and turn into his character. Wants you to stop going up. Wants you to accept defeat and stay down there with the little fish. They say it's lonely at the top. It ain't got to be lonely. Just find everybody that's willing to go to the top, that want to go. Those that are for you and not against you. Hey, baby, I claim that too. Just saying, girl. I listen, girl, get out of my head. Last month, I kept saying this time next year, and I mean it. You know what I mean? Like, this time next year, I'm gonna be laughing at these frustrations that I've had. There's no way in the world for a whole straight year I was good. Then all of a sudden, I'm hitting all these bumps. This time next year, when I get here, I'm in my future hometown right now. And the only reason why I don't say where I'm going is because I'm actually chronicling it, documenting it. So I want it to be like a whole a baby reveal. But I'm here, and man, it feels good. I'm excited, This time next year, it's gonna be like, what was you saying on 9, 10, 23? Yeah, that part. This time next year, I believe that for anybody that's listening to this, we all go through stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody's life it's a cycle, and most of the time the things we going through, we done went through several times. I'd be lying if I said I've never felt what I feel right now, but it just be like every single time you feel it again, it's like the first time, and you be like, what's going on? What? Until after you get on the other side, you be like, damn, I did it again. I've been there before, Life is a cycle. Things repeat. But I think that what happens in that cycle is sometimes we miss something. And that's why we have to go around again. I'm gonna let you chill over here in this spot. You're gonna be good for a while, but you're gonna have to go back around and pick up what you put down. You're gonna have to go back around and see what you didn't see before. You're gonna have to go back and learn what you missed. You have to go back around and take that back I told you to put down back there. Now you can keep going. This time next year, though, that's gonna be our word for the rest of the year. This time next year. Hey, Selena's. Yep, that's for Selena too. This time next year. Ain't gonna look nothing like this. The pressures we feel right now are gonna be gone. And we gonna understand, Ain't it funny? It's September, the 9th month. Get me talking about birthing. Could it be we feel these pains and everything because of what we about to birth? Spiritual pregnancy, you can get sick and feel. I said one day last week, I just feel like I'm pregnant. I ain't feel good. Mom gonna be good because you know why? He going up and he gonna realize it. I'm sure he get it. Mom got a spirit like us. You know what I mean? He gonna get it. He got it. But it piss you off. You know what I mean? Just to know that you don't. I mean, in my mind, I'm like this. I don't bother nobody, so why the hell are you bothering me? You know what I'm saying? It just happened. Like literally a couple hours ago. It just kept, I don't know. Yeah, but just encouragement. Keep going. It's something, I think it's just, I mean, he's an example, but what I'm gonna say is like for any of us, sometimes there has to be a separation because we present, we carry something that others don't. So although it may seem like something is trying to destroy us, it's really just God trying to move us, shift us and shake us a little bit to get us over here so you can create your own lane. It could be many of us on the highway, but that doesn't mean we don't all have our own lane. If everybody driving in the same lane, you bound to crash. I mean, it's effed up, but for one, you got the other channels. He'll be back. I feel like this. If you got whatever you got now, if those people are true, they'll be back quickly. You know what I mean? We just have to move over to here. The members are gone. That page is gone. So therefore, everything on that page is gone. But the members are still there. They just got to come back and sign up. Exactly. Only the devil try to stop you from being great. There's not many pure-hearted people in this sector. Well, not this sector, but you know what I mean. In the sector we all are, I guess, a part of in a sense. But it got to be some good in there. You know what I mean? It can't all be bad, and we can't all focus on that either. Many of us have a light, and our lights shine bright, and they all shine different. But just think, if everybody with that bright light is shining in the way it's supposed to shine, what happens to darkness? Darkness is always present, but light is just more powerful. So right now we got an imbalance of the darkness. It's an imbalance. And it's time for the lights to come on. Darkness don't survive. It don't live. You can be the most evil, the most foul creature in the world. Your reign comes to an end. And shit's about to come to a screeching halt. It's a head about to pop. For real. Watch. That's all. This is where you get in your mind and become more creative. What do I need to do different than that person over there? What do I need to say more of? What do I need to say less of? What don't I need to talk about? What do I need to expound on? What do I need to put my input on? What do I need to turn my head away from? I think it's protection. It's protection. And it's also a moment of a restart, a reset of things, you know. Yeah, it feels like everything was lost and something was taken away. But all that stuff will be restored. It can be restored. Long as you here and breathing. It's just the opportunity to do it better. You know what I mean? To do it better, to do it different. To really go inside of your heart, not your mind, but your heart, and do what it is you want. Like, do what you want to do. What actually fits your character. What actually is from your spirit, your mind, not a continuation of what's coming from someone else's head, mind, spirit, whatever. You know, it's just a minor setback for. I think that good things happen to good people, and we'll be caught in the middle of a whole lot of chaos and not really. It be fun in chaos, y'all know that. For real, for real. How often do we sit on here and laugh at stuff that we know is downright chaotic and crazy? It's fun in there. But when it's time to come out of it, I think when the ones that God see a certain way, when it's time to come out of it, he'll snatch you out. Point blank period. He'll snatch you out. Yeah. I mean, we all want to fight when somebody pisses us off and back us up in a corner. But sometimes that corner is a safe space. Just think of, okay, in that situation, look at all this stuff going on. These crazy cartoon like stories that these people are fabricating and putting through court systems and all this dumb stuff. Is it funny or isn't it funny or isn't it ironic that this particular person isn't even in that, but he's connected to that? Come on, somebody. No, I'm just kidding. Ain't that what they say at church? Come on, somebody. Isn't it ironic that they ain't in that paperwork? As of yet, anyway, but they ain't in that paperwork. There's a reason. You know what I mean? So it's like as bad as it feels and as bad as it looks and as bad as it seems, some people are of a protected nature. Be covered and don't even be knowing we need to be covered. Because right now, all hell breaking loose and it's not about to get better. It's going to get a little bit worse before it get better. Those that are trying to destroy people will fall. But you got to get out of the way. You don't want to get caught. You don't want to get caught up under that lady. Be squashed in here. Sometimes we just got to know that we are special. You know what I mean? And when you special, sometimes you can't play with the bad kids. As bad as you want to. You can play a little bit, but you ain't gonna be able to stay long. And that's all. You're like, if you look at even your own self, Selena, you have so much potential, and it don't look like nobody else. But yet and still somebody else would try to dumb that down or shit on it. You know what I mean? You're like nobody else. I'm not trying to be like nobody else, and I'm pretty sure somebody might try to shit on me. I don't care. But that's the beauty of it, because in the long run, good content and a good character is going to outweigh anything else, because I mean, how long do you stay in that particular cycle? You know what I'm saying? You just be in the spin, taking the same thing every single day, taking in the same stories over and over again, different pages, same stories. I think it's okay if you're in the sector to talk about, to touch on it as in the news, but you also have to do you. It'd be good if you don't touch on it at all, but hey, do you, This is the only way I would talk about that stuff in a way to put a positive side, to put out a positive side of things. There's always a negative and a positive present. I don't want to be on the negative side. That ain't cute. And it seems like you got to work harder to be different. You got to work harder to look, to get seen or noticed. But the one sure thing that is you are being noticed. It just ain't by who you think at the moment. When they appear, you're gonna look up and be like, where all these people come from? You gotta go through it. You know what I mean? Selena got to navigate, go through. You do a great job of connecting and sharing, by you doing that, it's getting you out there. It might seem like it ain't going as fast as you might want it, but let it slow roast. You know what I mean? That make the most tender steak, the most tender roast, when you slow cook it. By the time I mean, you're already almost there. Good night, girl. You're almost there. You got moderated. That's the first phase of it. What been lit, Dawn? What you been doing on this weekend? Yeah, that's the first phase of things. How long have I been doing YouTube? 42 years. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I was on YouTube like since 2011, and I used to just do hair videos, and I kind of fell away from it. So I always had my channel since then, but it been dormant for a while. And then with me being on here and just, I've been saying I want to start back, but I didn't know. I know I want to do hair, but I wanted to do more. You know what I mean? So I decided I'm going to do I guess this is my life type channel. So this is where I come to dump my thoughts, things that I'm thinking about or navigating through. Because a lot of times when I talk it out, solutions come for me, but they also come for other people. And this is where I come when I ain't got nobody to talk to, and I'll be mad. And then about 4 people come here and I'll just talk for about an hour. So good night. Oh, you saying good night to just saying. I thought you said good night to me. You might see me on here dancing somewhere, acting silly. You might see me at a restaurant talking about, oh my God, this food is nasty. It's gonna be just Meek's life. You know what I mean? I feel like, what's life if you ain't living? Everybody else documents stuff. You just but you be at work or school sometimes, Selena. Like yesterday morning, I was so pissed when I was driving, I was doing Uber, and I was just thinking to myself, like, How dare you, DoorDash? Fire me at 2 a.m. And I had plans to be here. So it's like, wait a minute, what monkey wrench is this? And then the one lady I had on Friday canceled. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. If I could have just had 10 shots. But yeah, I mean, and then I just want to bring some positivity. I don't want to be negative. So I just come over here and have some fun. And hopefully something I say might help somebody, but it be helping me. Especially when I be driving in the car, y'all. I be listening to my own lives like, wow, I said all that? I couldn't believe it. Oh, that was a good one. Meek, that was you? But I've been talking for like on Zoom meetings and stuff for a long time. So it's kind of like, I don't know if I would call it second nature, but I think that's why like I don't prepare. Like I don't know. I don't prepare for nothing. When I come on here and push play, I really start talking. I'll the most I prepare is what I want to talk about, and I'll create a title, and then I just start talking. I don't be knowing what I'm about to say, okay? Now, will I ever have things that I sit down like when I do my women's group? Um, I would try to do some like more structure, write down some things, but I don't know. I kind of like it like this, just freestyle off the dome. Yeah, but I don't know. Going up ain't pretty and it don't feel good, but when you are a genuine and true, you got to go up. It ain't no way around it. And when I was talking earlier, the title was "Who Gonna Stop You, Boo?" Only person that can stop you from going up is you. I ain't trying to stop me no more. Sound crazy. Girl, I probably am. I think so a little bit. It's good crazy though. It's fun loving crazy, but yeah. Wait. It be tiring. Life be tiring. But you just got to remember, like, for one, this time next year, like I said, but trouble don't last always. Boy, I be hating them old like church songs. Some of them songs they be singing in church, I be like, man, I'm going to hear that. Depressing. I can't stand when church people be like, Lord, if you never do anything else for me, you've done enough. I'll be like, speak for yourself, sis. It's so much stuff I hope I get to do. I don't even think he want us to think like that. If I say that right now and he don't ever do anything else, this ain't. Oh no, heck no. Nothing else from here. Don't do nothing else. I'll just be like, yes, I'm breathing, breathing and broke, breathing and never had a husband, breathing and don't have no grandchildren, breathing and ain't seen multiple streams, breathing and ain't inspired or encouraged nobody. That's the weirdest statement you could possibly make to me. Lord, if you never do anything else for me, you've done enough. Be like, give me more, Jesus. Speak for yourself. I don't like when people like, now I'm about to hit on these dang on crazy church things. When they be like, woo, Lord, come and get us. Sir, ma'am, my name is Jamaica, not us. You mean come and get you. I ain't ready. Oh no. Don't be saying that mess talking about us, including me and your nonsense. Oh Lord, come and get us. No. Come and get your He said he won't give me life and life more abundantly. What are you talking about? Come and get us. It ain't time. You better put on your big girl panties and do what you're supposed to do. That's what you're supposed to do. Because if you come now, you might not be on the right side of the fence. Shoot. Better appreciate the time you got. You know what I know. But you know what, real is that statement right there speaks volumes because many people don't know church from real believers or people that love God. You know, they think, oh, Christians are like this. It's different. I don't think that people should keep you out of church, you know, because we don't go to church for people. What should keep you out of church is if that pastor ain't up there talking about God. Get the people. That's what should cause you to change churches. But I mean, I don't feel like we have to go to church either, but church is good. You know, fellowship is great. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. Like my church, I like going. Hmm. They're everywhere. But you know, a lot of people, some people are anal, for real. But then a lot of people are just caught up in um, religion and tradition. They only know what mama and grandmama told them. A lot of people come from the church where their grandpa was the pastor, their daddy was the deacon, their uncle was the uh whatever. I don't know what them titles are, but you know what I mean. It's a whole family thing. Just like if you and I were go to a church that was like a whole family church, we would be like probably looked at funny, outcast. If you came in there to offer a helping hand to serve, 9 times out of 10, they're going to fight over who's going to sit over there by pastor. I think it's a bad thing that I think it's cool if you go to a church and you help to keep the church looking right, but I think it's wrong when they tell people like you got to clean the bathroom before you get to this this level. You know, we gonna put you in ministry, but you got to clean the bathrooms first. What God make you clean the bathroom before you are who He called you to be? That's the stuff in church I don't like. You know, those trivial, manipulative things that people really put in blood, sweat, and tears cleaning toilets, and then be talking about they church hurt because they done left and never got to the place where that man promised them they were going to go. Little things like that make it look, seem bad, but overall, those things are a small portion of what it's really like. You know, all churches ain't bad, just like all of them ain't good. Yeah. You just gotta, gotta pick it like you would pick a new hairstyle. Find the one that fits you, and they are out there. But yeah, man. Even man, please. I done had situations at church that I know half the people that say I don't go to church no more. I'm church hurt. Don't go because of some of the stuff I done been through. I don't even care. I'm like, it ain't the church, it's them. And keep it moving. Find another one. Um, but like I was saying, when you're going up, it ain't comfortable. And sometimes it don't make sense until you get to that destination. And I think that's what will happen with our boy Mom. He'll realize like when he get on that next playing field, like, oh, this is why. I don't think it's a coincidence that your hard drive crashes. Then somebody's flagging you, delete all your videos, and then you still lose that page from that same person. See you later, Lena. So I mean, sometimes we just gotta take those lemons and make lemonade. Point blank, period. Let me quit saying that. Oh my God, that's another reason why I don't like watching a lot of stuff, because you be caught up saying stuff that people be saying on YouTube. And it be so natural when you say it. Like it's just how you talk or something. But yeah, man. I really just wanted to come on here and talk out loud. Cause that's what my observations was. Sometimes when we going up, it looks all bad. But the night dome, but it ain't all that bad. It's just what has to happen for the next level of greatness. And I'm excited. I'm excited for myself. I'm excited for Mom. I'm excited for Selena. I'm excited for Realist. I'm excited for Dome. I'm excited for Just Saying, who was here. I'm excited for anybody that catches the replay and makes it to this point in the video to hear me say, I'm excited for you. Just know that when you're going up, it ain't going to be pretty. It's going to feel bad. You're going to feel tugging and tearing. But when you get up there, you're going to be shiny and new, bright and beautiful. And you're going to look like something else besides the status quo, besides what everybody and everything looks like already. We all can't look the same. Even if we all tigers with spots, we all should have different spots. We're all unique in our own way. None of us should seem the same. We can be similar, but never the same. Yeah, that's what I think. We should be. We can be similar, but we should never be the same. Launch your ideas, whatever it is that you have that you've been sitting on, do it. Whatever it is that you think seems weird or you think it might not work, try it. Nothing behind a failure but a try. You've only failed if you never tried. What's the worst case scenario if you try something that don't work? You weren't doing it anyway. Duh. And that was for me. You can pick up what I put down if you want to, but that was for me. Because I'm about to be trying all types of shit, okay? I'm about to try it all. I'm going to throw it all against the wall and see what stick. And whatever stick is going to bring the bacon. Donuts, De Niro, shmoney in my Cardi B voice. Yeah. Is that it? Is that my dump? Is that my meek talk? Yeah, I think I've accomplished what I came here to do. Even though I got about 8 minutes for an hour hits. I'm trying to make it an hour. But I really am. I really think I've dumped out everything I needed to say. This is usually the point when somebody comes in and start talking that wasn't here before. And that'll hold me over for the next 8 minutes. No, I'm just kidding. Nah, but yeah, y'all. Just know some of us are special. Some of us are chosen for certain things. And hey, Channel Forbes, love you, love you. Appreciate you too. I just say I ain't shit. Silly. Yeah, I mean, some of us are here for certain reasons, and we can play in that playground for a little while, but at the end of the day, we got to come out because now we got to get to the business that pays us, the business that makes us, the business that we do that helps others. Honey, this app ain't got nothing for my piece. I'm telling you, I put myself on timers nowadays, and sometimes I don't even go on the pages that I normally watch anymore because, like I said, you hear me sitting here talking about some point blank period. That's just freaking unbelievable for me right now. I don't even want to hear that person talk because I'll be feeling stupid, you know. So yeah, I'll sit around 30 minutes, but mostly it's because I like to chat. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? And then it's like, all right, I'll reach my capacity. See y'all later. Yeah, I do. I agree 100%. You do have to protect your peace here and everywhere, but seeing that we have control of everything that we take in or whatever, we just got to apply it. You'll find yourself having anxiety watching this mess, man. Nah, I understand 100% what you're saying, but nah, I don't even like. I'm cool with people stumbling across my page. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind Selena shares it because me and Selena are, that's my girl. But for the most part, I rather people just stumble across it. And that I don't want people to flock here because everybody flocked here. I want the people that are supposed to be here to be here. It doesn't have to be like I got these over 2,000 people. I've been had these people. I don't know how many people are actually new, but I don't know who the heck on this page. I just know I got all them people. I'm here for the shenanigans and I'm with the smoke. People just scared of me when they realize I mean it. You're silly. But at some days you don't be feeling like all that. For what? I'll be trying to tell my friends about stuff going on YouTube. They be like, "This is really happening." I'm like, "Yes." And I talked to somebody today, and I started telling them. Man, she started laughing. I was like, "Oh my god, you don't know how rewarding that is. That somebody hears something I'm saying and they are cracking up as bad as I be cracking up, but they ain't never heard none of it." I don't know. I think it's a space for everybody. It's a space for everybody. Everybody. That's why the other day I sounded like an old raspy Tom. You was growling. I was on that live, but I don't know, I was doing something and I got off. I got off. So I don't even really know what happened. I remember I heard some people fussing and yeah, I got irritated. Hey, I was just trying to remember what you were saying earlier, and I said, let me get off here because you're gonna make me keep saying it. I forgot what you were saying earlier. You like get them. I know that was one thing you were saying, but yeah. I don't know. 3 minutes. I told you somebody was gonna come in here and carry me out them 8 minutes left. Laughing at your countdown. You silly. I don't know. I really did dump out everything that was in my brain because I'm sitting here man, I just feel so relaxed. I think I was pissed when I came in here because I was just like, what the hell's going on? And then it just hit me. This is what going up is about. When you go up, things fall off. You might get at the top and be naked. But when you get up there, you're going to get all new stuff. You're going to stand out. They're going to be like, man, did she look like that before? Is that the same one? Wait a minute, that content was fire. Is that the same dude that was over there? You know what I mean? Can I say what? Can I say you ain't half boy if you don't get it together? You talking about on Selena's page? Yeah, I really feel a sense of woosah. I needed a whole hour to spit it out because this is big man. I think YouTube might be therapy for me, y'all. Wow. But I ain't dyslexic. Can't say I ain't have support. You can't say you ain't have support. My moment of dyslexia. No disrespect to the people that have that disability. We love you. I'm rooting for you. But yeah. Look at that. I made it an hour talking about going up. But I appreciate everybody that came through tonight. I appreciate everybody that will come through and leave me messages. Let me know what you think, thought, add to something I said. If you want to talk about something, leave it in the chat and we can maybe, depending on what it is, we'll have a discussion because there's some things I just don't talk about. Atmosphere, you late. I was about to say, where your mod stick? But I forgot I'm on StreamYard. What up, guns? You drunk? Or you at work? Yeah, but yeah, some stuff I'm not gonna talk about because I don't know what the hell I'll be talking about in those areas. I don't talk about stuff I don't know about. I don't talk about stuff that I think is somewhat controversial. This depends on what it is. A lot of stuff I don't tap into because I don't care about it. I don't care about it. You won't hear me talking about nothing that deals with activism because I'm not about to go outside and march for nothing. I'm rooting for them, but I ain't. That's not my lane, you know. Like I said, we can all be on the same highway, but we all need to be in our own lane, and we need to also know when we making exits. Like I'm about to make in the next couple minutes. It's all good. It's all good. Again, I appreciate everybody for coming through, listening to my little meat talk, allowing me to dump everything that was in my brain out because I don't think I would have went to sleep. I've been on caffeine all day. I'm finally coming down. I went and bought chicken and I only ate 2 pieces. This is the life of a 50-year-old millennial. Just don't know what to do. Ain't ate nothing all day, done drank energy. I'm gonna wing myself off them energy drinks. That's messed up. But yeah. I love y'all. Bye.